have decided that I'm going to pretty much completely scrap the entire rest of my RU series because I just can't get engaged. I can't sound excited about it. I can't get behind it. I've already tried narrating them. I just didn't like it. In the meantime, here we've got a battle against MikeDecIsHere, the sexiest man alive. And it's a roulette match. I obviously had this a long time ago. Mike's a very good battler, and let's just dive right in. He's got a Gengar and I've got Scarf Gone, so I'm not sure what kind of Gengar this is. I kind of have to be afraid of Icy Wind because it is leading off, even though this is roulette, but I've always got to be scared of it. It turns out he is the Icy Wind set, which is pretty sweet. So I U-turn out into my Arcanine here, take the Icy Wind very well, and now I've got to decide what I want to do. Obvious debond is obvious coming in, so I can either switch out to something and just keep dodging him until, he decides to not Destiny Bond anymore. Or I could set up a Sunny Day and then hope that he doesn't go for debond next time. That's what I do. I set up Sunny Day. I am debonded, but yeah, I guess it's worn off now. So he could debond again, but I'm thinking maybe he'll predict me to switch since I did set up Sunny Day, and Arcanine doesn't usually use Sunny Day very often. So I'm going to take that chance and just go right for Flare Blitz, and it pays off because he stayed in, he didn't go for debond, he went for another Icy Wind, I guess predicting another switch. I don't know. And that Flare Blitz, Sun Boosted Stab, really good attack, etc. is going to take out that Gengar. So, bye-bye Gengar. I'm sitting at half health, so I do want to get a Morning Sun off, but in comes Heracross. So, I'm looking at that thing thinking, well, maybe he'll overpredict and go for Megahorn and I can just Morning Sun up. I'm not sure if he's going to be Scarfed, Banded, whatever, and I do have -2 speed, so I'm not going to be outspeeding it even if it isn't Scarfed. So I just decided to scrap this Arcanine and then go into something that can deal with him because nothing really wants to take a close combat. And Arcanine had already used pretty much all of its usability. I go into Scarfgon, that's my only thing that's going to be faster than it, and I just go right for Air Rage, and he has a Shedinja, so I'm like, okay, you got a sweet lead out of Gengar, you got a Scarfed Heracross, and now you got a Shedinja, so his roulette team is really, really sweet. And not only that, I don't, excuse me, I don't have a lot that can really deal with this guy, so I go into one of my only guys with a super effective move that can be used against it, and he actually puts a burn on me. That pretty much removes any usefulness that this guy has. I do have a Jolteon with Shadow Ball hanging around, so I don't need this guy alive, and it gives him a champ, so I'm thinking, well, nothing wants to eat a Dynamic Punch. This guy's burned, so he's already useless. I may as well just blow up all I can, and I do. I'm hoping that I can take it out because even though I am burned, I do have a lot of attack investment because this guy was meant to originally take like 6 speed boosts and a Lychee Berry boost and just wreck shop. But his partner's not here, and that explosion doesn't take it out. So I don't know if he's got HP investment, but I know I was burned, but come on, that should have taken out a Machamp, seriously. I'm going to go into Jolteon because it's going to be faster naturally, and it's going to be able to do whatever. I think, yeah, I think this one's sub Life Orb because that's really a dumb idea, and I don't like it. I went for Shadow Ball just in case he wanted to go into Shedinja. In comes Heracross. Now I know that thing's definitely Scarfed. I'm not even sure if he'd outspeed me. Like, if he's Adamant and Scarfed, I might actually outspeed him. I don't know. I'm not very good with speed tiers like that. And he's made the close combat. I knew Flygon could take one. Unfortunately, it can't take a crit. So my plan was to come into Flygon, and then double switch out into either Jolteon or Minun because I have to do something. But he gets an unfortunate crit, and that was huge, as you'll come to find out later. I go with T-Bolt with this Minun. I'm Sash, so I knew I could take one of anything and then fire back, a T-Bolt. Fortunately, switched into Shedinja. And this is the moment of truth, or that was the moment of truth. I didn't know what hidden power I had because I made like 6 of these all with different hidden powers. I went for it, and it turns out I think it was rock or fire or something. So, and then his Shedinja wasn't even Sash, so that was really, really funny. He thought he was. I don't know what item he would have had other than a Sash. I go for a T-Bolt against the Kangaskhan. I get a lucky Paralyze, but I'm already faster, and I don't think he gets haxed against Minun at least. So that it's a non-factor in this game. He's with an EQ, and I'm going to live on my Sash, so here I'm hoping that I can, hit him with another T-Bolt, hoping for a crit, because I got to kill this thing. I got to keep as many things as I can alive, because I've got to somehow take out that Heracross without my Scarf Flygon anymore because of that stupid crit. Unfortunately, he doesn't get haxed, and he's able to take me out, and that's not very cool. So I'm going to go into my Licky Licky. This Licky Licky can't deal with Heracross anyways, so I'm just going to set up a Belly Drum. I wish I was like Belly Drum Wish, because that would be totally awesome. You can wish in the Belly Drum and then nothing happens, but I decided that I wanted the move coverage instead, so that really it really comes to bite me in the ass here because I'm gonna finish this thing off with Brick Break. Heracross can come in and hit me with close combat if he wants, but he actually decides to go into Lucario. So he had a wicked ass team, like minus Kangaskhan. His team was wicked. So he's going to go into Lucario, and he's got Lucario and the Heracross left. So I'm pretty sure that this game's over. Yeah, he hits me with Aura Sphere. It's gonna take me out. I thought I'd be able to live because I do have a lot of special defense investment and defense investment. Nope. Chalk Jester. So that really blows. And now I've got to go into Jolteon, set up a sub just in case he wants to like nasty plot or do something stupid. And because I absolutely 100% need a sub up if I'm gonna have it as I kill this Lucario, just to even have a chance against his Heracross. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if he's spexed. He might be sashed. I don't know. But he's just continuing to go for Aura Sphere, so I just decide I'm going to T-Bolt you. I don't really care. I get some bad damage variation, and he's able to live that. I'm not sure if it might have been good damage variation. I honestly do not know. And then he's going to hit me with an Aura Sphere. That's going to take me out, and that's going to be the game because all because of that crit, man. If he didn't crit my Flygon, then I would have still had it, and I would have been able to outspeed both of his last guys, and possibly, potentially, maybe take them out, and then have Jolteon waiting in the wings. But you know, bad stuff happens. That happens. Good game, Mike. And shirtless dual com. Come on, you know you want to do it. You know you wanna.